We got nothing to put on a clean white suit for. What we need is what there ain't no substitute for.
Christopher Kenney wanted to be a fighter pilot in the Air Force, but his path was altered in part by a voice teacher when he was a junior in high school in Minnesota.
I tried it. The voice teacher was like, "You need to look at this seriously." I was like, okay. So about 11th grade, I studied with a private instructor in the Fargo area. And after that, I got in contact with my undergrad professor for voice, and I was taking part in the opera in Fargo Moorhead, which was La Boheme, and I was part of the course. And I said, hey, this is pretty fun. I could do this. So I decided to pursue a degree in Bachelor's in Music of Vocal Performance, and I got scholarship, grants, and everything, so that eased the financial costs of going to Concordia, and got my 4-year there. Joined the choir, did the whole singing bit.
Kenney took up private lessons and headed to Concordia College, where he fell in love with opera.
It's a spectacular. It's just wonderful to see. I like big things. I like gregarious things, and the opera kind of embodies that whole idea of just the grand opera.
When it was time to look at graduate programs, it was the rolling hills of the bluegrass and the University of Kentucky that Kenney would call home. He said he felt UK's opera program was the best fit to put the finishing polish on his rich baritone vocals.
I took voice lessons from Cynthia Lawrence, and she had a lot to give. She had a lot to give as far as performance lifetime and everything. Doc was great. He had the overall foresight to see things into the future that just is truly like the Docisms, we call them. It's all around my experience educationally there. It was all about going to a higher level of standard and excellence, and everyone there really pushed me for that. So that was really what I was thankful for.
And that training catapulted him directly into the professional world of opera.
After I graduated from UK, I went to Philly for a while. I sang at the Academy of Vocal Arts, and then I was immediately offered a position at the Young Artist Program in Washington, D.C. at the Kennedy Center. So that was a great step up, and I loved my time in D.C. So after I got to do my program in D.C., I was offered another position at the Ryan Opera Center here in Chicago, singing for Lyric Opera, which I just finished up. So in the meantime, in between all of those gigs, I sang at Santa Fe, Central City, I've sung in Prague, I've sung really all over the country, and the opportunities just keep coming in. Even now during this whole pandemic thing, I've got a few more offers hopefully in the pipe here, and down the road, things are going to be better, so, I just keep on with it.
And with shows on hold across the country because of the pandemic, Kenney was one of countless artists whose livelihood has been put on hold. With things up in the air, his career path may be coming full circle, back up in the air to his childhood dream of flying. He got his pilot's license just before coming to UK back in 2014.
There's a lot of uncertainty now, of course, and contracts are on hold, things are getting delayed, pushed back. So it's right now kind of it's a battle to see kind of who can survive and who can manifest their own ways of getting through this whole pandemic and finding other ways to kind of survive in the meantime. I know for myself, I'm studying to be a flight instructor as my spare thing. So it's going to be tough, but in the future, I'll still keep performing.
Kenney was able to finally perform recently in front of a live, socially distanced audience at the Daily Plaza in Chicago. He trusts the arts will rebound and had this advice for those who are still in limbo.
Keep digging, keep fighting, find multiple different avenues of making money, making art, making anything. Read books, don't let the pressure get you down. Just do not quit, be relentless.
And to his Lexington family?
I always like to say that my family at UK Opera Theater, Cynthia Lawrence, Doc, all of them, they were just instrumental in getting me along in this career. And I really have to thank them so much because every time, even now going back to Kentucky, they always say hi. I always come in, and it's like you never left. It's just a really supportive big family. So I'd like to say thank you to everybody in Lex, and I miss y'all so much.